Hey everyone, and welcome to our weekly Q&A presented by Just Love. I'm your host Paula Jane, and I'm talking to Judy Carroll. Judy is an internationally known author, and her books include The Zeta Message and Human by Day, Zeta by Night, and her most recent book, Extraterrestrial Presence on Earth. Hello and welcome, Judy.
Hi Paula, hi everyone.
So last week we discussed what fifth world consciousness is and how to achieve it with grace and ease. This week we will talk about how even though we feel defeated and deflated at the moment, there is light at the end of the tunnel and all really is on purpose and everything is happening at the right time and in the right place. So last week, Judy, you were saying that really being present and paying attention to our emotions is going to help us transverse this fourth dimension that we find ourselves in.
Yes, Paula. And the thing is, because in reality we are all connected, whatever emotion we project, love or fear, will affect those around us. This is how gang mentality operates. One fearful, angry person will infect and attract others to them. But of course the opposite applies. Loving energy will attract loving energy.
So can you tell us why many people who believe they are resonating to the best of their ability in the frequency of love still feel like they're attracting negativity? Essentially, they feel out of balance.
When we choose love, we are also choosing to resonate at a higher level of vibration. However, in doing this, we are inviting all the old energies that no longer serve us to come up to the surface so we can clear them.
So can you give us an example?
Yes, this can be compared to applying a poultice to a deep-seated infection and bringing it to the surface to allow healing and cleansing to happen. On a planetary level, this process has to take place to allow space for more light and healing to come in, to assist us in this shift from fourth to fifth world consciousness.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes, it's a birthing process, and right now we're going through the labour pains. This is why you can feel like you've done a lot of work for not much reward, but there is light at the end of the tunnel.
There's light at the end of the tunnel. Well, that's good news.
What's actually happening is a clearing out once and for all, so you can be a bearer of the light and give permission to others to do the same.
Well, that gives us hope. So it's really important to not give up.
That's for sure. It does take time. It's not a blink of the eye ascension. It does not happen in a sudden rapture event, as we've been led to believe by some fundamentalists. I know that many people are getting frustrated. It does feel at times that things are getting worse instead of better, but changes are happening.
Yeah, that actually does that does feel that way. It oftentimes feels like it's getting worse instead of getting better, and the media doesn't help. It seems to be focused on the negative.
Oh, yes, for sure. As usual, the media tends to focus on negativity rather than on positivity. And Earth humans do tend towards being addicted to drama and fear, so that's what many are drawn to.
Yes, that whole fear thing. Some of us are still being led astray by paying attention to what is being presented to us through the media and focusing on that instead of trusting our instincts and listening to our heart and choosing love regardless.
Yes, in actual fact, things are changing for the better. Evil is being exposed, brought to the surface and shown for what it is. Can you imagine even 30 years ago that the paedophilia in the churches would ever be brought out into the open, as is happening right now?
That's true.
And don't forget also how that Hollywood film producer, Harvey Weinstein, along with a number of other so-called celebrities, have been exposed for their treatment of women and children.
And our establishments are being held accountable by all the royal commissions of late.
Oh, for sure. Our 4 big banks here in Australia have been caught out with illegal behaviour and money laundering, and the ex-Defence Minister of Canada, Paul Hellyer, has spoken out on the world banking system and also on the military-industrial complex and the cover-ups on the back engineering of technology taken from crashed ET ships.
Well, that's interesting.
Yes, his book, A Light at the End of the Tunnel, is a real eye-opener from which I've quoted in my Extraterrestrial Presence on Earth book. A lot of exposure and changes for the better are happening, so just hang in there, folks.
Well, that's good news. There's light at the end of the tunnel. So thanks, Judy, and just letting our listeners know that your latest book, a really good read, Extraterrestrial Presence on Earth, and all of your books are available through Amazon and Kindle. You can go directly through Judy's website, which is included in the link below. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel. Again, thanks Judy, and we look forward to our next Q&A session. Bye for now.